Hey guys, long time no see. It's certainly been a hot minute. So really just trying to sum up where I've kind of been these past, I think, God, it's been 3 weeks now, really. I essentially was just going to a load of different interviews for recruitment consultancy roles, and all the stress of the interviews and all the panic and all the kind of like not knowing what to say. I've not been in an interview for a year, I think, really. So I didn't really know where I was going, and all the panic and all the travel and all the researching and everything like that, it all just got up with me, and I really kind of actually just got off self improvement. I flipped my thing around, but I showed you my habit tracker, but basically it's all the past few weeks have just been crossed off, crossed off, crossed off, simply because I just wasn't doing my habits consistently. And here's the thing, that's okay. That is totally okay, because now I've landed myself a job at a really good company. So I'm going to be a recruitment consultant. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially someone who, if a company comes to us and they need candidates for this role, I have to find them basically and source them out using things like LinkedIn, phone calls, joining developer forums. So that's basically what recruitment consultant is. I'm someone who finds people for jobs, but also does the negotiating aspect between both the candidate and the client as well. So if the candidate wants a certain salary, or if they're not going to move unless they're X, Y, Z, I'm the one who has to go back to the client and says they want this and that. This is the person, And it's always got to be constantly upselling. Will you hire someone for this role? You say 40, you say 45,000. Will you go 47,000 for example? It's always that kind of constant balancing act, and I find myself in a very weird position with that. And this could be a sense of video because I've always considered myself an introvert. I've always thought of myself as being quiet, shy, bookish, and nerdy. And yet, only later in life, I realized how much I really like talking to people, how much I like talking to you guys, how much I like really getting to know a story and getting to know someone. So, yeah, weird that. I almost thought myself I hated sales. I never liked sales, but I've really done a lot of sales things in my background, in my life as well. So now I find myself within a actual sales role. I'm trying to like commit to it, and see, this could be the start. This could change all my life. This could change my life. This could change my parents' life. Like the money's good. It's a good starting salary, but the potential for earning is sky high. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm gonna be cancelling my benefits on Friday. I've been living off that basically since March because I was in that other job, which I thankfully quit as well. In that other role that wasn't making any profit, and I was just not really doing much, to be honest, man. Not really doing much, but I kind of just didn't want to go into a job that wasn't gonna be. I don't know. I was kind of paralyzed by my own choice and my own delusions. So there's that. But yeah, I guess really what this video is about is kind of the future of the channel. And I don't know. I love making videos. It's given me a purpose. I really liked seeing the channel grow and seeing the engagement I get from you guys, and you guys have been really supportive. I was kind of consistently putting out a video every single day. I got sick of that. I really don't want to do that again because I don't know. I was just struggling to things to think about and things to write, and I'm not gonna have the time going forward. I've got about a month now until I start properly, so I don't think I'm gonna have the time going forward to actually consistently do YouTube every single day. I could see myself doing once a week, right? I totally could see that, but here's the thing though. My habit tracker, I put YouTube videos as one of the habits to do every single day, and while I was able to do that for a bit, I don't feel that I can do it consistently. I think it would be doing it healthily or in a healthy manner. So I don't think there's much point in doing that going forward. But yeah, I'm back on my stuff now. I've got the job. I'm so happy to get the job. It's like all this effort and all this hard work was worth it. Admittedly, on the flip side, I could have still kept on doing my self improvement habits, and probably I would have been more productive and more jobs would have go back to me and said yes, right? Probably. But also on the flip side as well, by kind of just putting self improvement on a pause and just getting this job down first, I've helped myself be able to build a platform to more growth, like more capital incoming, more potential for me to grow and develop in the future as well by putting myself into challenges and making myself uncomfortable. The company's great. The guys are all great there. They all seem like really switched on guys, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna be starting something new. Something exciting, and this can change everyone's life. It's gonna change my life. It's gonna change my parents' life. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna help me save up and move out. I'm thinking moving to London. I could do that. I could spend a year at home, save up, move to London. That's not an impossibility anymore. You know, this is gonna change everything. I don't know what to do with the channel. I like making videos. I like talking to you guys, but I don't like the pressure of making a video every single day. You know, I'm kind of sick of that. I did that to myself, and that was insane because I was treating it like a job essentially. Which, you know, Hamza grew the channel and do all this stuff, and that's great and all, but I don't think that's really my avenue. I think this is more just I'm gonna make video content. I'm gonna say what's on my mind, how I'm working with stuff, or what's oil on my chin, or what's going on, and I'm gonna do this once a week. I'm gonna tell myself now I'm gonna do this once a week. No pressure. If I do it 2 times a week, that is great, but I'm not gonna pressure myself to do it every single day because I kind of hate that now, and I really feel burned out by that. You know, power to people who can do that consistently. But going forward, because this isn't going to be my main income source, and it's just going to be like a fun hobby or a source of accountability for me as well, that's going to be really helpful. But yeah, outside of that, just personally, I guess, you know, I find myself being less anxiously attached, you know, when I end up talking to people and getting close to them, messaging them, and doing all that kind of stuff, you know, more often than not, I would get very anxiously attached, and it'll be all about fear. But nowadays, I'm talking to someone right now, he's very nice, very cute, and I'm talking to him and I'm happy, you know? I'm talking to him and I don't feel anxious. I don't feel scared. I'm like, if this doesn't go anywhere, okay, cool. I still had a great time talking to this guy. We still, you know, he's still nice. We still exchange cute voice notes, whatever, you know? It wasn't, I don't find myself, I don't feel scared. I feel like I've reached some kind of milestone where I kind of realize I deserve love and respect, you know, where I can finally say that to myself because I couldn't for so long, you know, because I believed I didn't deserve any love or respect, because I believed I was unlovable, you know, but so much journaling, so much like writing down, say, the old belief of I'm unlovable and then the right belief of I am lovable, you know, just that kind of alternation. It's taken up to a year of doing that. I think a year of fairly consistently, maybe a month here or there, not doing that, you know, but fairly consistency. I really been able to change that sort of running background noise, you know, that metric that kind of background noise in your head that sort of say one thing, you know, doing the other. But it's been very helpful. Journaling has really helped me with that kind of structure. So yeah, that's where I think leaves us now. You know, I've got a month. I need to be doing some research around this area as well. I'm getting back into self improvement, doing all that good stuff, all my habits. And yeah, I think YouTube will just stay as a side hobby. I'll do 1-2 videos a week, really. If I get a really good idea on something, right, I'll make a video on it. But if nothing comes to me, 1 video a week, maybe even just saying how I'm doing, literally that, because I feel like I've done everything. I've done meditation, I've done journaling. I mean, I wouldn't know if I'm the right person to say something about weightlifting, because I've only been doing it for a year, and it's great. I highly recommend everyone doing weightlifting. I don't think I've done a video of yoga. I could do a video on yoga, but I'm sure I've mentioned that with that meditation as well. So I don't know. If there's any videos you guys want to hear from me, you know, I mean, Hamza, for example, he kind of built his self-improvement channel around his physicality and having great 10 out of 10 dream body, you know, and that's great, but that's not exactly my forte. My forte, I guess, would have to be spirituality. You know, that's my kind of like skill, I guess, I had to say, you know, my one sort of skill, my ability to meditate, my ability to be contemplative and to sort of have a openness and be spiritual, I guess. Just shave recently, just tied up the little bob there. That's another thing, personal grooming. I never used to groom myself or like shave properly or do other stuff. Like now, once a week, pretty religiously, around midweek, I just like shave and I just like take care of all that stuff, you know. And it feels good. It feels good to like take care of yourself. That's something I never did like as a younger man. So yeah, but yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to talk to you guys. I hope you've all been well. And I'm still active on my Discord server. I'm still posting on gratitude list pretty consistently now. Now I'm back in the flow of things. So join the server. There's people there. Have a good time. But yeah, it's good to be back, guys. And I'm glad to sort of have finally kind of find a job, you know, that's really going to pay me and really reward me and benefit everyone's life, you know. And I can build a future doing this stuff. But we'll see how this goes. But yeah, the YouTube's going to be dialing down a bit, but I'll still be here. My server will be around. I'm always going to be here. Take it, guys. Mwah.